Great children. I hope you're all doing well today. So in our social studies lesson, we'll be learning about type of houses that people live in. Different types of houses that people live in. Remember when we talked about continents of the world? Different places have different types of houses that are peculiar to them. So today in our social studies class, we'll be looking at some of the houses. I know you live in a house, but I don't know what type of house you live in. So you're going to do something for me, your activity book. You will draw your house. You're going to draw your house for me. Let me see the type of house you live in. Now look at this picture. Now we have different types of houses. We have the bungalow. The bungalow is just one single flat. And then we have block of flats. When you have block of flats, some of you live in houses that there are more than one flat, more than one house in it. You have flat 1, flat 2, flat 3, flat 4. Maybe your own flat is upstairs or downstairs or just in the middle. That's called block of flats. Then we have the castle. We have the teepee. The teepee usually is Red Indians that live there. We have the igloo. You can find igloo mostly in Antarctica, where they use snow. They allow the snow to become block. They use it to build a house. So there you have your igloo, and then you have your detached house. You have your lighthouse. Now the lighthouse is a tall building that has a beam of light above it, on top of it, a beam of light. That's a big light. Now you can usually find this type of house on a sea or close to a sea. Now, why do you have those houses close to the sea? When the ship is coming in, is sailing at night, the beam of light above the lighthouse gives light to the ship. That is why it's there. Is that okay? Now we have a farmhouse. A farmhouse is a type of house that you can find on a farm. Mostly when people that are farmers, they go to the farm, they sleep in the farmhouse. Is that okay? And then we have a hut. It's Fulani people that take care of cattle, cows. They usually stay in a hut. Then we have the dormitory. Now some of you may have siblings, brothers or sisters that are in boarding school. Now where they live, where your brothers live, it's called a dormitory. It's a big room. Usually they have big rooms with a lot of beds. There you have like maybe 5 beds, so like 5 people are living in one room. So it's called a dormitory. Is that okay? There are lots of type of houses. A caravan is a type of house. It is on a van. It's a house on a van. People live inside the van. They have their bedrooms, their sitting room, their toilet, their kitchen, all in a van. That's called a caravan. Then look at this one too. Then you have the skyscraper. A skyscraper is a tall building that is very tall, as if reaching the cloud, as if it wants to touch the cloud. It's called a skyscraper. They are tall buildings. You can find those type of houses mostly in Europe. European countries, there's ones that have tall buildings like that. But you see the hut, you find them mostly in Africa. But then the igloo, don't forget, I told you the igloo, you can find igloos in Antarctica, cold regions of the world. Now that's that for today's lesson. So I wait to see the drawing that you're going to make of your house, and then you're going to tell me the type of house you live in. Is it a skyscraper? Is it a block of flats? Is it an igloo? Is it a lighthouse? Is it a bungalow? I wait to see it. So it's bye for now. Bye-bye.